For this week's video, I wanted to do a comparison of the Icon versus the Snapon Pliers. They're basically Snap-on ripoffs. I know kind of everybody does this video, but I want to give you my take because I use both and my opinions. So let's turn the camera on here and I will show you what we're going to do. Also got a special guest. He's right here. See if I can get him in the shot. That's Rusty. Okay, so the back of the truck's dirty. I was going to wash it yesterday, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I figured not. So I do not have a version of these. I thought I did, but I do not. These are basically the water pump pliers. I don't know the part number. I'll put the part numbers, I'll annotate that. But these are basically the water pump channel lock versions. But I do not have a Snap-on version of these. So let's set these aside. So then, I mean, as you can tell, and conveniently enough, these are actually all red are the Icons and all the green ones are the Snap-on. I didn't plan that, but that's just how it worked out. So, I mean, you can tell just by looking. I think they're just different enough to not get sued. But you can tell, like, side view, I mean, the Icon handles are thicker. You can even see right here, like, they are thicker. Obviously, the Snap-on ones are USA made. A lot of people say these are made in the same factory, but they are not. The Icon ones are made in, I think they're made in Taiwan. And then the Snap-on ones are made in the USA. So, I mean, you can clearly see there. But I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I use the Icon ones just as much. And then here are the needle nose, which these are a longer needle nose. I think these are 7-inch, and I think these are 5-inch. But you can still tell, like, what I'm trying to get at here. So, jaws and everything, like, even the jaw patterns look very, very similar. Same kind of thing. These ones are made in the USA. So that's kind of what you're getting, is the Snap-on ones are made in the USA. So then here are the flush cuts, which I did have the little plastic cover for these, but I lost it. But basically what kind of got me, I did a video a long time ago talking about how these are better than the Snap-ons, and I still kind of agree with that. Because these are like 30 bucks and these are like 70. Why I finally bought the Snap-on ones is these got dull, like just, you can see the chips and stuff in the teeth there. And Harbor Freight, like all the Harbor Freights, I don't know about all of them, but about 8 of them in the area didn't have these, like were out of stock, couldn't get them or whatever. And I really needed to warranty these. So then I finally was just like, I'm going to buy the Snap-on ones because the guy halfway shows up, but I figured Snap-on ones would be easier to warranty. And these have actually held up a little bit better. But I mean, you can tell like these are basically almost an identical copy, even down to like the handles and kind of everything. I will say that these Icon handles, I feel like they're a little bit bulkier. Like they're just like a little bit thicker. That's actually a really good view right there. See how much they're a little thicker. They're a little cushier. But two, what I've noticed with the Icons is like they're closed, right? I can give it a little extra. I wonder if you can hear that. Let me try. See, like you can really get them in there, but like the Snap-on ones, you can't do that. So I think it's just the pivot point and stuff. So these are obviously not as built high quality, I would say. But for the price, I mean, these things are like 80 bucks and these things are like 24. So I think probably all of these three are probably cheaper than any one of the Snap-on ones. So it's kind of all about what you think. I mean, if you like the Icon or the Snap-on, but I don't think you can go wrong. I saw I saw a TikTok talking about, do you think Icon is replacing Tool Truck? I don't think it is, but I think it's just as good. I mean, obviously I don't know how much longer, like I don't know what the longevity of the Icon stuff is versus the Snap-on, but I think that if you don't have a regular tool truck guy that shows up or whatever, I don't think you go wrong with the Icon. Plus for the price, I would definitely recommend it. So just a quick little comparison here. All right, thanks for watching. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all these YouTube algorithm stuff would be much appreciated. Also, we revamped the memberships. So if you want to help out the channel, that would help out also. The link down below.